Moving to Egypt anyway. If you didn't know, Rafael,
yes,
Jesus is moving to Egypt.
Mm-hmm. Nah.
Yeah. 2 years. He's going to be there for 2 years.
Well, we'll wait for the podcast to start talking about this because I got some jokes loaded up already.
The podcast is rolling right now.
It's like, what if I'm allergic to mummies? I don't. I saw this documentary once. It's called The Mummy. This dude's made out of cockroaches, and I don't know. It's scary.
Scarabs.
Fucking nerd. You would fucking know that. White people know the weirdest shit.
It's in the fucking movie, dude.
Man, I didn't watch that movie.
You did?
You did,
yes.
Everybody watched it.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw when it came out. It
fire.
was like 98. It was in 1998.
You waited on a Thursday at midnight.
Actually, yeah. And my parents were trying to reconcile their marriage. And
the jungle.
And they took you to that movie?
It was supposed to be like a family thing. And it was fine, but then it wasn't. And then it just went down to shit afterwards. So.
Heartwarming story.
God damn.
How my parents
my
parents are divorced.
Why don't my parents love me?
Drinks up for
said.
the Funky Panther, yeah?
All right, yeah, let's do it.
Funky Panther on
Cheers.
3.
Funky Panther.
2, 3. Funky Panther! Fuck, that was loud.
Oh, man. That was kind of off.
God, I should have kept it in the freezer. Woo.
It's pretty good.
Oh, hello, everyone, and welcome to the Funky Panther podcast, coming to you from Fort Worth, Texas. Thank you for joining us here on episode 3, The Hype Man's Journey. We got a great episode for you today. We have Rafael Huerta here from 8177 Vintage Hype. Fuck, god damn it.
I've been calling him Nene the whole time.
Yeah.
Say hey, man.
What's up, guys? Hey, thanks for having me. Appreciate it, dude.
Awesome.
It's Nene Rafael, whatever you guys want to call me. It's all good.
That's right. So, all right, let's go ahead and just start with what you're about and who you are.
No, we're not there yet.
We're not?
I'm Chad.
Fuck!
I'm Tim.
I'm Javier.
I'm Zeus.
I'm Rafael.
Hey,
there we go.
Special guest.
An actual special guest.
This is our first episode with somebody here on the podcast.
Yep.
So,
All right, you
Great
can go
stuff.
ahead and...
Well, an actual somebody. Like, we had other people, but there were no.
Yeah, I was going to say, you've had other people.
Shh, we won't mention Chase's name or anything.
well, they'll still be on here.
Will they?
Yeah.
Yeah, from time to time.
We'll see about
Roy
that.
was kind of mad.
We'll see about it.
Roy was like,
Dude, he
"Oh,
slid into your DMs big time.
You have to wait for me to get back from my vacation." He's like, no, it was like convenient. You'll record when I'm away, and I'm
What
just
voice
like,
are you using for Roy? I'm confused.
both.
That sounded medieval, bro.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and get this thing started with what we're going to call the Funky 7. All right, so it's just going to be like a quick fire question and answer. Okay, so the first thing that comes to your mind, so if I say favorite color.
Black.
Perfect. See how quick that was? Fantastic. So,
Just
number
got
1.
nervous.
All right, new place in town.
817 Vintage.
Yeah, 817 Vintage Hype. There you go. Thank you for that, bro.
That's right.
All right.
Kind of
Oh, wait,
blanked on that
Are
one.
these questions for everybody?
Am I supposed to stare at the camera?
What do I do with my hands?
Nobody can see your hands. Put them down.
Okay, good.
All right, so number 2, favorite place to eat.
Mi cocina, hands down.
Yeah,
all right.
Favorite drinking hole.
Right now, why is that funny?
Wait, no. Okay,
I know it.
Wait, hold
This
on.
fool right here.
Before we were talking like favorite drinking hole, and I was like, my mouth, because it's
All right.
Ah,
No.
true.
butt chug
I
your-
mean,
you know.
should be the only drinking hole.
I don't know the kids now. They butt chug. So
Ugh. No, the one right now is Proper.
Okay.
on Magnolia.
Yeah, they've got some fantastic
Proper's a great place.
cocktails. Cool.
Yeah.
Favorite local musician.
Shout out Jesus right here.
hey,
Hey,
I love it.
bruh.
Local nobody.
That's pandering. You've never.
Nah, but for real, shout out this guy right here for he was one of my first customers.
Yeah.
One of them.
The OGs.
I went to his house and I was like, son of a bitch. I don't even know. This business is getting off the ground. My goodness.
why am I a musician?
It's a beautiful home, and he let me into his home, and it was awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
before the
bro.
shop.
I asked him for the jacket. He
Yeah.
was like, hey, if you find this jacket, like it's a Levi's jacket, I want a Levi's jacket because I want to wear it with my fedora and my boots and my black pants.
And
he was
that's how
like,
he started music.
I got you, bro. And then a day later, he's like, I got your jacket. I was like, already? Yeah, talk back.
fire, dude.
It's awesome. And thank you so much for doing that for me.
Yeah, no
straight
problem,
up
dude.
hustling. That's,
All right, number 5, favorite song right now.
Oh man, it's by Drake.
Is it
What's the one
that
that
flip the
starts
switch?
out with,
Is it Quavo?
No. Working on the weekend like usual. Or yeah. What's that? All of a sudden? No.
Yeah, that's with Quavo, right?
Yeah, it's one of them.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's a Drake.
That song. Cool. Favorite hobby?
Man,
Do you have any hobbies?
I feel like I don't have a hobby.
Like besides working out? And,
All your time.
Before I got into selling clothes, it was fishing, bro. Fishing, I still say is my favorite hobby,
Okay,
even
cool.
though I don't fish as much.
All right, movie that you have to watch if it comes on. Like if it's on TV and you're flipping through the channels and it comes on, you just watch it start to finish.
The Matrix, bro.
Yeah.
Really?
The Matrix.
Which
yeah.
one?
The first one.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah, that's fire.
I don't. We've never asked that question before. So
No, Prometheus for me. Like I always have to watch that.
Really?
The first time I watched that, I had no idea that it was related to aliens at all. And it was like, what? Mind
Matrix
blown.
just blew my mind, dude.
yeah.
And if it was dodging bullets, I was like,
Well, that came out like in '99.
99.
Yeah, dude. And the way they're filming the 4th one right now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What?
I
That's
don't even
nuts.
believe it.
Yeah.
Is Morpheus in it?
Yeah. So is what's her name? Trinity. Trinity's in there too. They had set photos where they're on a motorcycle.
Isn't that supposed to come out like the exact same time as his other movie? That's gonna be the 4th one, the gunslinging movie. What is that?
Oh, yeah,
John
that
Wick.
one's fire, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
All the John Wicks are dope.
Yeah, John Wicks are fantastic, but
Dude.
I think those 2 movies are gonna come out in the same week.
I think I waited like a year after John Wick released to watch it, and as soon as I saw it, I was like, "Oh fuck!" Like they killed this dude's dog, and all that shit. It was, oh shit, Tom Hanks has coronavirus.
Okay,
Oh, sweet.
this is why we don't look at the news.
Damn.
Stop.
Okay, sorry.
I think I had
Stop.
it too.
Okay, yours is
Prometheus.
Prometheus. Tim, what's yours?
Shawshank Redemption.
Ooh, fuck.
that's
Me
Like
too.
as soon as that comes on, it doesn't matter where it's at in the movie. It just stays on. I have to
Especially the
finish it.
suicide scene. I love that scene. Didn't we watch it at your bachelor party?
Oh,
We were like, we should put a movie on, and we put in the shot. That was the worst mistake ever. We were all crying and holding each other, and the stripper's like, "What are you guys doing?"
in the mountains.
Chad.
To be honest, I don't have one.
Really?
Yeah, I don't watch a whole lot of the just regular TV.
Lame.
I know. I'm the
Not
worst.
even like TV, like movie, like Ninja Turtles.
Like if you-
when you were younger, like nothing.
I also don't
you're
like
just dead inside.
rewatching.
If you're scrolling through Netflix, like you're looking through Netflix or something, you just see this movie. Like I've got to watch this. It's
I think Step Brothers is a good one. Like you can
Yeah,
kind of
that's good.
on really any of Will Ferrell's movies are kind of rewatchable and stay good.
Yeah, especially in that era with his movie making.
Right, exactly.
Old
Old
School
school,
and all that
yes.
stuff.
Animal House, that's not Will Ferrell.
That's
but
not at all.
I'm just thinking of another movie that I could rewatch.
That style movie.
That's yeah.
But that is also a good movie. I think of that stairway scene. I think of Tim all the time when he's walking down and that guy's playing guitar.
Oh yeah.
I had a chicken with no bones. He just picks up a guitar and just smashes it.
All right, back to our guest. Raphael's like, what the? Fuck?
Oh yeah, he's still here.
I've never seen that one.
You've never seen Old School?
Animal House.
Animal House. That's an old school.
Oh, were y'all
like-
talking about Old School or Animal House?
well, both.
You're
okay.
talking a little bit.
Yeah, I've seen Old School.
Animal House is like the original old school, sort of, right? Like
No,
it's
yeah.
a college,
That or like Porky's.
but it was 80s, 90s. So,
Dope.
all right. So, talk to us. So, why did you get into vintage in the first place?
Bruh, I think I've told this story like a bunch of times. It's different though every time. I feel like
He's
so.
fucking tired of telling it. That's what he's telling us right now. He's like, man, I'm tired of this.
This is for
Children gather around.
all
It's like-
21 people listening. Let them know.
We have 21.
I don't really think like I knew why. Like I can't really figure out like an exact reason why I got into selling used clothes. Is really what it is. I take it back to a trip that me and my wife took to Tokyo.
Mhm.
People over there dress cool, dude. Like insanely cool. Even the old people dress cool. So that kind of had like a little influence into like why I started. And then at the time I was watching YouTube a lot. I think this dude Paul Cantu would also thrift a lot and just he would post his finds or whatever. So I think Tokyo, watching YouTube videos, and then also before we took like vacations or anything, I would always go to a thrift just to find like a tee or whatever. I just didn't like
yourself.
buying, for myself.
Yeah.
I just didn't like going to like Dillards and spending like $80 on a tee. You know what I'm saying?
I loved Mervin's. Mervin's was my.
Oh, Mervin's!
Rest
Shout
in
out.
peace.
That's old school, man.
Old
Yeah.
school,
If you find me a Mervin shirt, proudly
bro.
wear
That's
it.
fire.
That's how I got this
I'd
scar
keep
on my
it.
I
forehead.
have a question for you. Is it always like I saw a recent picture of you like climbing on the top of just a pile of clothes?
Nah.
It's not always like that, is it?
No. Like it's like I started just going to thrifts like Goodwill and Texas Thrift, Family Thrift in Northside, and just looking through tons and tons of clothes. That picture you saw of me on top of a hill of like probably like 2,000 pounds of
That's
t-shirts.
ridiculous.
That's like
I don't know how to gauge weight.
that's like thrift. That's like a thrift on steroids. Bro.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a warehouse where they don't have racks. They just have the floor and they just dump all the t-shirts.
Oh, that's horrible.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah. So
Is it like super cheap though? Because it's just like we don't care.
it's like a landfill of
Props to you for going through that
T-shirts,
stuff, man.
bro, yeah.
Jesus, man. It gave me anxiety. I saw that. I was like, no way.
yeah.
Where do you
It's,
even start?
you just pick a spot and start digging, pretty much.
And then afterwards, you have to bathe yourself in bleach. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's
bro.
just-
It's pretty disgusting. You get dirt under your nails and stuff.
man.
Probably have the coronavirus.
No, you're immune to it for just doing that, man.
Yeah, probably, bro. And all the ladies there too. All the Mexican ladies. Shout out to them because they're out there grinding all the time. Bro.
Yeah.
Is it like? I'm sorry, I have more questions.
Go for it.
Is it like Black Friday where everybody just gets in and you have to?
No, it's like you have to
Those
know
Mexican
somebody
ladies?
that knows somebody
That knows somebody.
that knows somebody to get into those places.
Okay.
It's like I don't even know.
I mean, don't give away all your secrets.
I don't even know who
God's
runs
sake.
it. The ladies, though, I think it's like just a group of ladies that run through clothes. Those ladies resell them at flea markets.
Yeah.
So if you ever gone to the flea market and go, I wonder where they get these clothes
La
from.
Pulga.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
That's where they get them from. Those
I
places.
used to sell with my dad over at El Bazar off of Henderson.
For real?
Yeah.
What'd y'all sell?
Just shit that he found on the streets. He used to do pretty well, man.
Yeah, bro. Those
Go home,
ladies
yeah.
kill it.
You give him like $10 for a spot, like not in the shade. It was like $15 for a shaded spot. But my dad always opted for the non-shade spot because he had $5 to spend on beer. And we used to sell like all day long, and he'd come out with like $50.
It's like $50 now, bro.
Is it?
Yeah, I
Man,
think
it used
so.
to be cheap. It used to be cheap.
Yeah.
Used to be there every Sunday.
Yeah, so your shop's over off of Magnolia. It's on Magnolia. You've been there, I mean, since like last year?
Last year, June.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so recently you moved into a bigger spot in the same area. First of all, why Magnolia? Like, how'd you find the spot? Like, how'd you get that location?
I don't know. Like me and Jules, my wife, we just love that area. So before even thinking about opening up a store there, that's where we would go. Just because it's not like as crazy as 7th Street, and the people, the culture, the vibe is a lot more like laid back and
Yeah.
artsy. It's all about the culture. You know what I'm saying? Not so much about raging and partying.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how it started. And then, like, I think I said it before, we were going out to eat to La Zona. It's not there anymore. And we parked right next to the building where I am right now. And then we turned to the right, and there was like a space available. And I just straight up said, wouldn't it be cool to have a store here? And the next week we signed the lease, bro. And that's just
Shit, that quick?
yeah, that quick,
Wow.
bro. I had no thought about like in 6 months I'm gonna open a store. Nah, I was just selling on eBay.
But you were selling a shit ton on eBay, weren't
Yeah,
you?
I was, bro. Like, shout out eBay, and not shout out because they were like taxing me.
Right, true.
It was crazy, bro. Like, I think they do 10%, and then on top of that, the PayPal transaction fee is 2.5%, so a total of 12.5% on what you're selling. Doesn't seem like much until you start selling a lot, and then it's like, oh, you have to pay eBay.
And then you got to package it up and do all that extra work, right?
Yeah, that started to like. It takes a lot of time to take a picture of one T-shirt. It's like 15 to 20 minutes to take a picture of a T-shirt, flip it over, take pictures of the tags, measure it. Too much, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why I sent you all my shoes. Like, I knew I couldn't do it. So, like, I mean, you knew what you were doing
I think
with
the
that.
strippers here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Her name's Tammy.
Oh
Tammy.
no.
No. I mean, it's coincidence.
Coincidence.
So, do you think that is the return better in the shop? Do you think that even though you don't have this like global shop on eBay, is the return better in the shop?
Yes and no. Because the rent is expensive, bro.
Oh, I can imagine.
So I feel better bringing the stuff to Fort Worth people than I do selling it through eBay, because through eBay you don't have that like sense of knowing your customer.
Yeah.
It's just like some random dude in California or some dude in New York. That was the cool thing about that. I was like, ooh, people from New York or a country, Malaysia. Some dudes from Malaysia were buying my stuff. So that was the cool part, but I like just selling directly to the customer. So that's what's cool about.
So with that note, tell us about your customers, because you've gotten a lot of hits and your customer base has been growing exponentially. And like from looking at your stories, I see you posting what they post. They're really excited about what they've gotten from you. Like every piece, like with what you do with Jesus, you got him what he specifically wanted. And I've seen you do that for others. So your customers, tell me about them. Like,
They're cool, man. They're the best ever.
And if this is something you don't regularly do, don't say this is what I'll do for everybody. It'll never end.
It was before the shop.
Dude, yeah. Like, I just kind of I'm starting to, like, be a little bit more professional about what the customers are buying, and I just tend to go, like, off that. Because it's to get, like, real specific. Oh, Jesus likes the Levi's.
Yeah.
And so-and-so likes the
tight Levi's.
The 2001 Britney Spears. You know what I'm saying? Like,
True.
oof. That's a lot of people to...
Hey, if you get any NSYNC and small, and just hit up my wife and she'll buy the whole store.
I got an NSYNC right now, bro. You'll see it on the video coming up.
Oh, snap.
Backstreet Boys. Oh.
ooh, coming up. By the way, coming up, you said you had something going on this Friday the 13th.
It was scary.
Oh, yeah. So scary. Slashing prices. No,
Prices to die for.
I'm gonna have some homies pull up. Segunda Bus. I don't know if y'all have seen him. He's the dude with a cool bus, and he sells vintage clothes out of it. I just think that's super dope.
In Fort
dude.
Worth or where at?
Yeah, he's based out of Fort Worth. And then another homie, Jonathan. He goes. His IG's weird to say, something kill dude or something like that.
Scary.
But it's Jonathan. Shout out, you know who you are. And yeah, just gonna have those two dudes post up, kind of do a little pop up. It's like. I like doing those pop-ups because that's how I got started.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's a win-win for both of us. Like, their customers get to know me, my customers get to know them. So
Well, also the culture too, because you go to DFW swap,
yeah,
you know, you do all that stuff, and you meet other people that do the same thing you do. So you get those contacts, and like it's kind of like almost a mentorship. So you're learning from somebody, and they learn stuff from you, and then
For
you meet
sure.
their customers, and vice versa.
yeah. And we're like, the more people know about vintage, the more the culture grows, the more the customer base is going to grow. So it's all good.
Yeah, because it's only been going on heavy for like 7 or 8, I don't know, 10 years. Because I mean,
Supposedly it's been heavy for a while, but I just got into it.
yeah.
Well, I feel like in Fort Worth we have not really been heavy
No,
into it.
it's not
Like,
heavy in Fort
you
Worth
post
at all.
all these pictures of these people that have style and have bought your stuff. I'm like, where are these people coming from? I don't know if it's just, there's a light on it, or if I see, I'm always seeing your feed and stuff like that. But it seems like we've got a lot more style than we used to.
I think it's kind of like the.
Not me, but we. Fort Worth.
I can't buy vintage. It's too small.
I think it's like in Fort Worth we're kind of behind the times a lot of we're kind of a sleepy town, sleepy
Yeah,
city.
that's true.
And so it's the same thing with like the beer industry. We didn't start getting a whole bunch of breweries until much later in the game, and now we're
Right.
starting to hear about all this vintage stuff. I mean, I remember going to like all the vintage stores, or what we call thrift shops back in the day, and now it's these like you said, you got that pop up going up, guys selling vintage clothing out of the bus. That's really freaking cool.
Yeah, honestly, Fort Worth still has that like little town vibe to it. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like people, you go to bars, people are in shorts and sandals, bro. But you go to Dallas and people are like in suits. You know what I'm saying? So
2 different worlds.
yeah,
Yeah.
two different worlds. I love Fort Worth though.
Yeah, and
Like the people here, dope, bro.
We're the 13th biggest city in the country.
Yeah, and that's
So-
just Fort Worth, like not counting the mid cities, Dallas or anything. That's Fort Worth. Fort Worth itself is like
Where's
13th.
Dallas at?
Man, I don't know. I know Houston's on that list too.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Houston's huge.
We've
I
actually
hate Houston. Ugh.
The
I don't
worst.
I don't know about population wise, but I know we've outgrown, like size wise, Fort Worth has outgrown Dallas. Dallas is landlocked. We keep expanding up like Alliance and everything else. I mean,
Oh
we,
dang, nice.
We've got coverage area, like Fort Worth is
okay.
in
Fort
like
Worth.
yeah, Johnson County, Denton County,
Oh, it's
Parker
big
County now. I
land-wise.
mean, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
When my taxes have gone exponentially, I took a word from.
Thank
I
you.
learned a new
That was
word.
the word of the day.
Word of the day. But yeah, it's
Oh,
growing.
taxes?
It's growing for sure. And that
Yeah,
taxes
they're
went. I was
terrible.
like, oh,
God, man, that's the worst. So the highest price item, like you and I, like love certain things that are pretty the same.
are you talking to me?
I'm talking to Rafael.
Looking at me, talking to
Yeah,
him.
I was like,
He was doing things with his mouth like a fish. But
You're doing that thing he likes.
What's the highest priced item you sold at the store? What's the biggest thing that?
Nitty gritty.
That's right.
bro, I don't. Prior to the store, you bought one of the most expensive jackets.
Sounds about right.
Big money.
Sounds
It
about
was the
right.
Bane jacket. Yeah,
Dude, that jacket is fire.
Yeah, I love it. I just got to lose weight again so I can fit into it.
So you bought the most expensive thing that the store has to offer.
I
and
used-
you don't even wear it.
I used to fit in it. Whenever I
Prior
bought
to
it.
having the store, he bought the most expensive jacket I've ever sold.
But it's and I love that thing. And I showed my dad. And he's like, "Oh, where'd you get that?" And you know,
He
I'm like,
wanted it.
Well,
It's
yeah,
kind of
he-
Mexican swag a little bit.
He bought one. He bought a brand new one. He paid like $2,000 for one.
Is it the same brand? New York?
Same brand, but it was like brand new.
Yeah,
Can I
they're
make a request?
2000, bro.
Anytime you talk in your dad's voice, can you please do his voice? I love
When we're
it
talking
so
about your dad,
much.
you
I
got to do
can't.
his voice.
Not the first. The first time was great.
Like, how did he approach you with the jacket? How did he approach you?
I can't do it now. I have the pressure on me because I asked him. I'm like, oh, I want to get the leather reconditioned. Like I want to try to make it nice and moist. And
Very nice.
it's like, what are you trying to do? And he talks like Scarface, so I can't really, I can't do it now because it's pressure.
Just do it. You were just
He
doing
was
it.
like, you got to take it to the. You have to take it to the dry cleaners. They go ahead and they'll clean it up, and it'll smell real nice, and blah blah blah. And I'm like, oh, okay, pops, thanks. But that's my dad. No, he saw that jacket and he bought one like maybe 2 months later, but he had to go to like Saks Fifth Avenue for it, and he paid a lot of money.
Wow.
It's ridiculous, dude.
That's dope. I did remember the zipper locked.
Yeah, and
That was scary because I tried it on, bro. I could not unzip it.
you had to like hit a little lever on the.
Yeah, I was like, I'm stuck in this forever, dude. Like,
I know you bought it, but this is my jacket
low
now.
key started panicking.
This thing's too expensive to cut off.
Oh man, that's a really dope. It's a really dope piece, and I really do appreciate you. I got my Carhartt jacket from you. I've gotten some shirts. I've gone to the shop. I love those crew necks that I bought from you with the logo in the back. I love going everywhere in them, and I love going to work in them too.
Oh, dude, someone took a picture of you. You were at a restaurant or something, and one of my customers took a picture of you. I'm pretty sure it was you. Do you have the 817 on the back?
Yeah.
Is it blue?
No. I have the black one and I have the maroon one.
Oh, okay.
Man, that would have been cool. Oh, it's Javier.
It was 2 tortas and 2 tacos. It was him for sure.
Hey, no, 4 gorditas, 2 tacos, and charro beans.
Wait, the gorditas, the girls you were with, or
Dude, come on, they have
You like
feelings
the
and names.
gorditas?
hey, no, I'm just
Dude,
saying.
more
hey.
cushion for the. No, I can't say
love
that. I can't say that.
So you don't just sell vintage stuff, right? You also sell some hype stuff, and shoes. What else do you
hype
sell in your
stuff.
store?
Pretty much just t-shirts and jackets and a little bit of the hype stuff. Not too much. Because right now it's like 2 different worlds. Like the hype beasts tend to like really stick to their Supreme, their Bape.
Yeah.
The vintage people go for both. So I'm trying to get the hype beast to get more into the vintage. But a lot of influencers are. Like Javier, do you follow 2Js?
No, I don't.
You don't follow him? Mm-mm. He's the biggest sneakerhead ever.
Really?
You idiot.
I feel so dumb. I mean,
Oh my god!
dude,
Never
I'm
mind.
slacking.
This
Is he even
conversation
sneaker,
just
bro?
took a halt.
He's gonna leave. He's gonna leave.
Hold on.
I was really hoping you would know him. Turns out you don't.
2J's Kicks.
everything off.
Yeah,
Well, you
bro.
can't do it now.
I'm looking.
He's the owner of Urban Necessities.
Oh, really? I didn't even know who owned Urban Necessities.
Oh, no,
I've
no.
been there.
Gosh.
I've been there when I went to Vegas. I've gone to the shop, but I've never. I didn't know who owned it. I thought it was just some white dude.
No, it's
No,
two J's.
it's,
Everyone knows
Hispanic
that.
Dude.
Yeah, dude, that's some pretty badass stuff.
I don't
He's
even
got the
own
damn
shoes.
Supreme fire extinguisher.
But yeah, he's also like into the vintage now, and you see Post Malone, Travis Scott, like all the celebs are starting to get into the vintage.
I see you keep tagging Post Malone on there.
One day that fool's gonna
Dude, I
see
hope
my
he does,
DMs.
man. I hope he does.
We'll post him on this thing. I know he listens to this.
We're gonna Post Malone.
Posting.
All of the people you're mentioning listen to this podcast, so you're gold now.
Yeah, we're gonna start tagging everybody.
You got to start with Leon. You got
Well, yeah, I was about to say, who's
Shout
the
out,
most...
Leon Bridges, dude. Hey, I need to give a special thanks to that guy because on the first day I opened the store, like the grand opening, he actually went into the little closet-sized store and bought like 6 T-shirts.
Nice.
Leon Bridges on the first day, bro. Showing mad love. So shout out Leon Bridges.
Badass.
Fort Worth supporting Fort Worth.
That's right, man.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah. Leon Bridges.
Let everybody know that I started this clap.
Where's your damn sound effect for the clapping? That would have been great
yeah,
at the time.
Well, no, he
I
had
could've queued that up.
the weird kids screaming in applause.
Yes. Yay. Hooray.
That was awful.
That was the worst.
It was
so
creepy.
God, man. Yeah, no.
He's
that
a
was-
little lost right now. He doesn't know what's going on.
That was our first episode. It was
Oh,
really,
okay. Nah, I heard the first episode, but I guess I didn't like
Or was it second?
That was
that
the
was
second
the
one.
second
That was the
episode.
second
like
one.
little kids just.
Yeah, it was
It
really
was
creepy.
rough.
I don't know where he found the kids, but
What he did
He had
to
them
make
chained
them
up.
scream. No, okay.
They weren't
That dude have
Chad,
that.
no, this is a line.
Yeah.
What was
says
that
you got to
called?
loosen the chains. Yeah, why don't you do that? Why don't you do that one?
All right, so I think that this is going to be a good time for a little break. So let's go ahead and hear from our sponsors, and we're going to be back in just a moment.
No, it's not me.
No,
okay.
no,
The
you're
Funky
not.
Panther podcast brought to you by thetravelingo.com.
Are we muted?
Nothing beats the life
still
experience of going to a new place.
No, they can hear what you say.
Immersing yourself in a new culture.
Hey, y'all got
Whether you need help
sponsors?
speaking, the Travelingo,
This is
or
motherfucker's
just need a place to go.
It's just his assholes.
Sponsored by Travelingo?
Kind of.
Sounds like something you see on CNN.
The Travelingo bought this mic stand and this pop filter. Shout out. to-
Hey, but you know,
to the Travelingo.
speaking about Travelingo, we hit it once. So Rafael doesn't know what Travelingo is. Why don't you tell him a little bit about it real quick?
Say it in your
Okay.
white.
Yeah.
Say it in your white voice.
That's my only voice. So the Travelingo is a website that I put together talking about some of the travels that we've been doing. This past weekend, we went to Houston, and just like Jesus mentioned a moment ago,
I hate Houston.
I always thought Houston was the worst. I mean, the traffic, and then it's humid and kind of nasty, whatever. But we went and we had some phenomenal food. We had like Viet Cajun crawfish. Do y'all like crawfish?
No, I love
I like crawfish, yeah.
So
the
the
best.
way that they do their crawfish is they do the normal boil, and then they throw it in like garlic and butter and more seasoning. It's so good.
You do love garlic, don't you?
Can you tell from here?
I can smell it in your breath.
But yeah, so a little website to track some of the travels and
Yeah.
stuff.
Fire, dude. I visited your website. Actually.
Oh, nice.
Did you see
One time, and he never
When
went
he,
back.
when he went to China and he took the picture of the 817 vintage.
Oh,
Hype,
yeah,
bro,
on the
that's
Great
fire.
Wall.
Yeah.
Dude, thank you for that.
For sure.
Going worldwide, baby.
I
Going
just
worldwide.
skipped straight to the 3x3. I don't want. No, I don't care.
Hey, real quick, what was your first curse word? I want to know this. Do you remember your first curse word?
Probably in Spanish, bro.
Yeah.
Puto or something. Yeah.
I remember mine. Mine was asshole.
Hey, how old were you?
I was like 5, and it's a really funny story because some boy walked up to me. His name was Jeffrey, and he's like, playing on the playground at the daycare. I went to Crowley when I was growing up, and he's like, "Hey, say ass," and I was like, "All right," as kids do, ass. Oh, ass. And he's like, "Okay, now say hole," and I was like, "Hole." I'm sure I didn't say it like that. I'm sure I was like excited. And he's like, now say asshole. And I was like, asshole. That motherfucker ratted me out. Ooh, he said a curse word. That was the first cuss word. I mean, like you, mine was probably in Spanish too, but the one that like stuck with me was that asshole thing. Because
To this day,
So you probably said asshole.
I mean, yeah, hey. And I had to learn English.
Hole.
I was in ESL. I was in ESL classes.
Yeah, I bet you didn't go, asshole.
Asshole.
What was your first language?
And then
Javier, was it?
Spanish.
Oh, yeah, bro. You
Yeah.
said it like that.
And
Did you
then
get stuck in ESL too? For no
Yeah,
reason?
bro, yeah.
Like I spoke English like this, and I got here from California. They're like, nope, ESL. I was like, what?
check
You look Mexican.
pull the graph out. Does his shade match? Okay, no, he's brown. He's got to send him over there. Yeah, no, man, that was really. I don't know why it stuck with me, and I remember because that was the first time I played Mega Man also on Nintendo. But I got whooped because he ratted me out and I got in trouble. And I got.
Do we have a sound clip like going down memory lane? Because this is going to keep going.
We need
I
it.
think.
that was the story. I got my ass beat. Not even with a chocolate. It was a
Your
belt.
asshole beat. I'm an asshole.
That's when you wear 3 pairs of pants because you knew what's coming. I used to get abused. Beat.
Nice.
My
on.
first curse word was Buster. I thought it was a curse word.
That's not a curse.
That's a knee slapper. Hey, Buster.
I think it was.
Listen here, Jack.
That's pretty dope.
Mine was fuck.
Buster.
Like I
Whoa.
skipped like
Whoa,
the harshest.
dude.
I said fuck. I
You got
remember.
it to your hardcore.
You went
Yeah.
straight to the.
So do you remember that tattoo shop that was on River Oaks Boulevard, Primal Image or whatever?
I was hoping you'd say it was like, yeah, I was
Yeah.
helping my dad change the tire. And it spilled on us and went, fuck. I was like, that's from the Christmas story.
No. So I remember I was riding in my mom's car, and we went behind the old Taco Bell, and then we were heading home, and there was a tattoo shop there, and they had a whole bunch of graffiti on the back. And I remember reading something that said "fuck," and I looked at my mom. I was like, "What does fuck mean?" And she's just like, "Don't say that," and didn't tell me anything else. And so I knew it was a bad word, and so of course I wanted to use it as often as I could. Then, not as good of a story as his, but
Terrible.
No, they were both horrible.
Oh, I got another good question for him.
No, it's my turn.
No,
You're not gonna let me
Chad's
go?
gonna Chad.
So I got 2 real quick because the first one was just, I did really well for a very long time of not saying a curse word, but obviously I heard everything under the sun because we went to Castleberry. And so finally I got so pissed off at somebody that I said, just go fuck a duck. Like, that was the rudest thing that I could say to him. They're like, oh, how dare you, a duck?
Fuck a duck.
That
Also,
rhymes.
yeah, I became a rapper. So
The original autocorrect.
Loki started rapping.
It was the original autocorrect.
Also, when I was in 5th grade, I was in class with some idiot named Tim, who is also here with us today. And for whatever reason, he was saying something and he was trying to be funny and he was being really corny. Like it was not funny, it was corny. But I didn't really know the difference between corny and horny.
He hasn't really
and
changed.
So I just yelled out that Tim was being really horny.
I don't remember that at all. But
And
that's
my
hilarious.
teacher sent me to the principal's office, and my mom came, and I had to explain that I didn't know what I was saying, and that I thought it was corny. That's a true story.
I learned from you, Mom.
Was that AV Cato?
That was AV.
Nice. Very nice.
Is-
So you went to school with us too?
Yeah,
I went to AV Cato.
Yeah,
I did too.
we
Yeah.
all graduated Castleberry.
Hey,
Yeah, all of us did.
Castleberry?
Go Lions!
Shout out Castleberry.
Yeah.
It
Shout
made
out
some
to,
very important people.
Hey, we're
Yeah.
here.
We came up, bruh.
We really did.
Look at us now, 24 followers.
Look at podcast people.
Hey,
What do you
man.
think of me now, Dad? Huh?
Hey, Zeus, he's dead.
Okay.
People selling used clothes like me.
Yes.
Oh, you mean that person has like 20 children and they don't have a job? And
What are you talking about?
No,
You're talking about
that's-
the other people that
that's
went to
the
school.
Oh, okay.
that's-
Listeners,
It's
okay.
like that meme. Oh, you know the popular kids now they have like 40 kids and they have a.
What was your next question? You were going to
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
That's a weird segue.
Damn.
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Right. All the hard questions.
It's a
Answer.
hot dog, a sandwich.
Yeah.
Because it has meat and bread.
Well, yeah, because you know it's folded. It's like a folded. Well, you know, sandwich is like 2 pieces of bread put together, but
With
sandwich,
something in between.
Yeah,
It's like
or
the
is it
whi-
a?
It's like the whitest taco.
Would you call it would you call it a taco? Like a white taco?
No, if a
white
sub
taco.
is a sandwich, then I would say that a hot dog is also a sandwich.
It's basically the same
Just cylinder, like
thing. What's
I'm
the
going to go with hot dog, bro.
hot dog's a hot dog?
a hot dog's a hot dog. All
hot
right,
dog
you heard
is a
it. You
hot
heard it
dog.
first here.
What do Mexicans call
everybody.
the meat that goes in the hot dog? Javier.
Weenies?
Yeah, weenies. What do y'all call it?
Hot dog.
Oh, hot dog.
Y'all call it a wiener?
Yeah, wiener.
Wiener, yeah.
Eating wieners with my
I just thought it
friends.
was always funny that my parents would say, "Get the weenies."
Wait,
the fridge.
so like you're as a kid, you're like, oh, get the weenies, and the first time you hear, it, you're like, pero por qué?
Weenie con huevo. That was a shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
weenies con huevo. Yeah,
No,
bro.
weenie con tortilla was the jam.
With some ketchup on it? Oh, I gotta tell. I want some.
That's that poor people meal right there,
I'm gonna call my
bro.
mom right now.
That's
Bro,
all
I
I
still
ate in
eat that.
college.
When you ran out of the weenies, you just freaking tortillas and ketchup or
Ooh,
mayonnaise.
dude, I used to make sandwiches at ketchup and mustard because
That's
mayonnaise
weird.
was
Mustard on a tortilla.
no on a piece of bread. No,
Oh my bad, bro. I was like, nah.
you weirdo! What the hell are you eating?
Ketchup? Okay, mustard? You crossed the line,
Get
buddy.
out of here.
Get the hell out of your house. Why do you eat freaky shit like that? Yeah, that was a weird question. Are hot dogs sandwiches, or are they hot dogs?
So, serious question though. How do you balance your regular 9 to 5 in the shop?
Because you have 2 full jobs.
Yeah. Plus
Yeah,
having
bruh.
you've got a daughter.
Baby and wife.
Yeah.
Baby,
How do you do it?
a baby, a teenager, and a wife,
Yeah.
and a business and a
That's
full time
lot,
job.
bro.
Dude, that is a lot. And then you're here with us, man. What the fuck?
Yeah, I know. Shout out my wife. Thanks for letting me leave the house.
Te va a pegar. Te va a pegar.
When I go home, you better not be drinking. Nah.
Well,
I don't know, bro. I don't really know how to do it. I think it's fun. The wife supports it, so that makes it a lot easier. If she didn't, I can't imagine doing it, bro. But it's not that bad. Like, because with teaching, you get a lot of time off. So, but at the same time, like I'm a really good teacher, so I have all I already know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not in the first year of teaching. If it was the first year or second year of teaching, like I could not be able to do teaching and have a business. But since I'm going next year, will be my 10th year teaching.
Wow.
jeez.
So like,
Congratulations.
I kind of know what I'm doing.
Also,
kind of a
congrats
big
on
deal.
getting your Teacher of the Year thing, right?
Yeah, about time, bro.
Yeah, dude.
And then
So now I'm going for the championship district teacher.
There you go.
Girl.
not to mention you got Teacher of the Year, but you were also in Fort Worth Magazine as well.
Man, yeah, bro. It
Damn.
like just all came.
How was that?
Man, I don't know.
Who told you about that, by the way? Did they
This-
come interview you?
So, I guess a friend of an editor came and shop whenever it was just a little closet space. And she told her friend that's an editor for the Fort Worth magazine that it was just a cool shop to do like a little 2-page spread on it. And she reached out to me and I went to their offices. That's just kind of how it happened, bro. A lot of people were like, how much you pay for that? And I was like, I'm nowhere like near the point to start paying for magazine advertisements. Yeah, so it was like, shout out to her.
Yeah, like I sent
She's
you that
cool.
one from the South Side. What's new?
I
in
didn't
South
even
Side.
know I came out in that one.
Yeah, dude, my friend sent me because I told her she lives down the street from your store,
Oh, okay.
and she sent me the picture. Tammy like lives on Fifth, and so she sent me the picture. I'm like, I sent it to you right after. I didn't even know where it came from, and I asked her. You asked me. I'm like, oh shit, where'd you get it? And it was that what's coming on Southside, in Southside 2020.
Yeah.
And
That's dope, dude.
it's crazy, right?
Yeah, that's great. I didn't even know I was gonna be on that one.
Man,
My wife loved it because they used her picture. So
we all
yeah.
know who wears the pants in that business. And
Yep.
it is the
She's
wife.
the
Rafael.
CEO, CFO,
She puts in her work.
Yeah.
she does.
the operation.
It's a 2-person. It's a family ordeal. It's a family thing. So you have Trinity over there working every now and then.
Yeah, dude, she gets out there and she grinds for sure.
Man. It's really good seeing that grind. So that kind of grind, like
Stop saying grind so much.
hey, at least
He's stuck on another word,
Kinda
gentlemen.
emphasizes the grind.
at
you know
least
what I'm saying?
at least I'm not saying moist.
Stop saying that.
You already did, though.
So your work ethic, us being Latino, our fathers were hard workers, and they, it's part of our. How do you put that? It's our heritage, right?
Culture.
Our
like,
culture. Our culture.
it's like embedded in
It's
your
a lot of
genes.
hardworking folk. So, do you get your hard work ethic from your father, from your parents? Like, do you get that from them?
Yeah,
Or?
for sure, bro. Like the hard work comes from my dad and my mom, they're just super hard workers. My dad owns his own business. My mom used to clean offices. I used to wake up, cut grass with my dad. Like, I think it was Sunday mornings. Yeah. So, but honestly, I don't want to say super hard work because I was kind of lazy growing up. I think I always wanted to like work smarter. You know what I'm saying? Not just physically work just to work and be like, oh,
Hate the day. Whenever I come home,
I'm a hard worker.
yeah, come home. Don't spend
Wife,
time with
make
family.
me a enchilada plate, some rice and beans, and have a beer ready. Nah, it's not like that. But yeah, like I think just really being efficient with like I can't just be a hard worker just for the sake of working hard. I have to really, like that other question, how do you balance it? Just really pick my time to really work hard at it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just working hard 24/7.
There's really only one word that comes to mind when you think of it. It's just grind, right? Isn't
The grind.
That's the grind.
Did you have to bump before you grinded? Or just straight
No, just a straight grind.
Just straight grind.
Raw.
Okay, yeah, that's what I figured. I saw you. I was like, that's a grinder.
Yeah.
Grinder for sure.
Grinder.com.
So when is your shop open?
It's open Fridays 6 to 8, so just 2 hours, and Saturday 12 to 6, Sunday 12 to 5. So like you can see, like it's not open all the time, and on Fridays it's only 2 hours, because I want to be able to go home, get stuff ready, and then go to the store. You know what I'm saying?
Makes it pretty exclusive too. Like you give those people those set hours, and you know they're going to show up.
Yep.
They're going to be there to go look at the stuff, and they're going to buy.
Smart.
It's very-
Bro. Like people have been lining up on Saturday mornings, or they'll like if they know I'm putting the stuff out Friday, they'll be ready to go by like 5:50. I'm not even there yet sometimes, and they're already there. I'm like, oh, dang it.
That's good though, man. That they're there
Looks
supporting.
I got stuck in traffic
Use the stuff for coffee and donuts.
for sure. I mean, not on a Friday afternoon. More like beer and chips.
Or those chile gummies you're always posting.
Oh,
those
dude,
look so
those
good.
are so addicting.
Where do you get those?
This lady, her IG's Chile Gummies. Shout out to her. She's always hooking us up. So,
Those looks. I always get really jealous whenever you post them.
they pair perfectly with beer.
My mouth's watering right now. Wish I had some beer right now.
Next episode sponsored by Chile Gummies.
Ooh,
I'm gonna
Chile
tell her.
Gummies
I'm gonna
for
tell
me?
her.
damn, yes. If
I'ma
they
tell her
send
to
us
hook y'all
gummies,
up.
then they will be sponsors for life. I don't care.
Tim will do an awesome little promo.
Yeah.
I'm trying to not say dirty words right now because I don't want to be like, oh yeah, sponsor us. But then like, oh, why? ¿Por qué andan hablando así? You know, like all that stuff.
Pescados. Puercos.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sponsor this.
Oh my god. Yeah, no. Dude, what's next for your brand? Like, I know you got the crew necks that are branded. I saw somebody with a hat, and I was like thinking, dude, it'd be really cool to put your logo on like a dad hat. It'd be
Yeah,
really
that would.
sick.
You're like the third person to say that, bro. Like, our dad hat's cool because you're not wearing one.
Well, I got my I got my Kanye hat over there in the closet.
That's Chance the Rapper, right?
This is Chance the Rapper. Yeah,
What's a dad hat?
it's a like a
It's a floppy
old
hat.
school-
yeah, it's a floppy hat. Old like a.
Does not fit. My big head, bro, does not look good.
It's like
with
the
a
hat
dad
you got me.
That's
the
why
dad
I
hat.
don't wear those. I don't wear that Kanye hat because my head is so big.
The kind of hat
So-
Micah wears?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
You kind of gotta have a smaller head.
Yeah,
Yeah, it didn't work for
Not
me.
for it's not for me, but I think I saw it. I thought, man, that would look really badass. Like that logo is sick. His
Or
Yeah,
on
it looks
just
cool.
a
his
hat
logo
like
is
that.
really badass.
Yeah. So currently gonna do some like upcycling stuff. I've done it before, like with the crew necks. You know,
Yeah.
just blasting the logo on them. So something like that again.
Where
But
do you
with,
have those
like,
done?
Legacy merch.
Oh, okay.
So
Because I got that polo sweater that I wore that I got from you right before the trip. And I think those are awesome. I think it's so smart to put your logo on top of something like that. You know what I mean? Like that's reusing.
yeah, it's cool, man. It's upcycling.
Smart.
Like I didn't even know I'm saving the planet.
Hey, man,
You know what I'm saying?
Just trying to make
I'm
money.
doing my part. So
don't come at me with the global warming. I'm doing my shit here.
What have you done?
minimizing the footprint. You know what I'm saying?
You don't even recycle.
Hey, you should try to find some Captain Planet shirts.
Oh, dude. Oh.
Damn, that'd be really badass.
That is. Thank you for that.
That's a heavy seller too. That'd be really. I'd buy one.
Me too.
Even if
Paint
like,
myself blue and everything.
Who
Wait,
came
he's
up
blue?
with that?
I thought he was green.
I don't know.
Isn't he green?
Baby blue?
Dude, I don't know.
his eyes were his eyes
Captain
were
Planet,
green.
you'd figure that. Oh well, he might be blue because of the ocean.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Captain Planet, if you're listening, just go ahead and give us a shout
Let
out.
us know, green
what color.
or blue.
Don Chiori glasses.
Slide up.
While I drive my diesel truck and pollute the planet.
Come to find out we're all like colorblind. He's actually yellow.
I was thinking about that the other day. I was in Mexico and I was like, oh, they don't have straws here. I was like, I'm doing a great job for the planet. But then, like, never mind that I flew a jet engine that burns thousands of gallons to get me there just so I can, drink for 4 days. Not
Hey, it's something. It's something.
Yeah,
know what I
you
mean?
did your
It's
part.
something.
Every little bit counts.
Who came up with your logo?
Who came up with it?
Like okay, so you probably had the idea of like I want this 817 whatever, but who like drew it up and like kind of
Guillermo?
conceptualized it? Yeah.
Guillermo, the guy that went to school with us?
Yeah.
Yeah, he pretty much came up with it. Like I just shot a bunch of ideas to him, and he shot 3 logos to me, and that's the one I picked.
Nice.
So
Another Castleberry
Dude,
alum.
yeah.
shout out to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
GD Tapia.
Someone else
Goddamn
getting
on
it
IG.
done.
He's gonna have that show this
That
weekend.
dude
Right?
makes cool logos for
Yeah.
sure.
Oh yeah, we're definitely, and I think we're gonna go check out a show Saturday night. So
If you're not busy, we're gonna be over
Oh,
there.
he's doing something Saturday because he has
Friday
something
and
going
Saturday.
on Friday.
Yeah, I think that's the soft.
The
and then
preview?
The preview,
Yeah.
the soft one, and the hard ones on Saturday.
Grind.
the grind, the hard grinds on Saturday. So we're gonna check that out on Saturday.
Saturday
Yeah,
night.
yeah. What do you
Yeah,
got going on
nice.
this weekend?
Nothing Saturday, bro.
No?
For Friday.
I really
16th,
want this to
17th.
come out before on Friday, so that way we can go ahead and have that Friday the 13th thing. Because that'd be really, really cool.
Yeah.
Doing really big things, man. No, yeah, and
Appreciate
it's
it, man.
good.
Like,
It's
I don't
good.
really see it, man, but
Well, it's
Thank
kind of
you.
like one of those things, you're how you started up with this, and the idea came when you saw the storefront, and then you did it so much soon after, and you've risen like so fast.
honestly, it's because of people like y'all, bro, showing mad love, and the customers, Fort Worth, it's the only reason why it's just blowing up like that. So
and man, the hype is real. That hype is truly real.
Some people just talk about starting a business. Some idiots out there just start talking about it and never actually do it. You go out there and you do it.
Are you talking about your nacho thing?
Shout out to Nacho Nachos, the business
too long. You
that
waited
never
too long.
started.
nachos.
Like nachos.
Oh, get this.
Oh.
He had this idea like years ago, and then recently we saw a video of a guy, I think in Houston.
It was news.
He started up a
that's
business called
terrible,
Nacho
dude.
Nachos.
That's the worst feeling.
It's the third time that's happened. Well, man, we really appreciate you coming out here. I know it's a school night for some of us, but you got spring break, so really, who gives a shit, right? Thank you for coming out,
for sure.
Tequila.
right? And we
please.
really appreciate you being on, talking about the business. Anything else you want to say to the people before we let them out?
Nah, bro, just follow my IG, 817 Vintage Hype. Follow all these guys, the Funky Panther. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it, man. So much love.
And man, like we'd like to have you on again too. Whenever you have something new coming on, like let us know, and we'd love to have you back. It's a lot of
Yeah,
fun.
for sure. And I'm gonna get Chile Gummies to be the sponsor.
Yes! All right. So, everybody, I'm Chad.
Javier,
Tim.
Rafael.
Thanks for listening to The Funky
Panther!
Panther!
Hey, he didn't do it. Let's do it again.
I'll join in. Sorry.
Listening to the
Funky Panther!